Now open the other car manager script again. Here we need a private vector3 variable called previous car position. Set this to vector3.0. Now create a start function. Inside this function, we need a for loop to instantiate other cars. So create a for loop. If you don't know the shortcut key, it's just write for and then press your tab button twice. Now replace the len to initial car numbers. Write game object called car and set this equal to instantiate a car array. Let's use Unity's built-in function to randomize the index. For that, we need to use the Unity's engine.random.range 0 for the first index, and for the last index we use car array.length. Now write car.setActive to false because at the first we need to hide the car. Let's set a car.transform.parent is equal to an active car.transform because our car is set active to false. Save the script and go back to the Unity. Now hit play. And pause the game. As you can see inside the inactive game object, 50 car instantiated. When you check the position of all the cars, it is the same and we don't want it. So open the other car manager script again. Here we need to find out all the position to place a car. So let's create a list of vector3. Call this list car position. Here we use the game object parameter called the path. Inside this function, write a list of vector3 called list path position and set this to new list of vector3. Create a for loop here. Replace the length with the path.transform.child count. Inside this for loop, write a local vector3 variable called position and set this to the path.transform.getChild with the index of y.transform.position plus new vector3 0 1 0. Now at this position in the list path position, write list path position dot add position, and here outside the for loop simply return the list path position. So that's it for this function. This function helps us to find out all the car position to place a car. Now create another public void check and disable car path function. Inside this function, first we need a list of vector3 called list car position and set this equal to our list car position function, which is right here. Copy the name and paste it. It's give me an error because here we need a parameter as well. So for that, let's create a new serialized field private path manager. Call this one path manager. Now open the path manager script. Inside this script, find the path list. Now replace the serialized field private with the public because we want this in our other car manager script. Also, make our list path index private to public. Now save the script and open the other car manager script. Now you can write here path manager.pathlist and path manager.pathlist index, and we need to create a car. So for that, check if Unity engine.random.value is less than or equal to car frequency, and here car frequency is a float variable. We need a local vector3 variable called this car position and set this equal to list car position Unity engine.random.range between 0 and list car position.count. We need another check while car position.x is equal to previous car position.x, and previous car position is a vector3 variable. Inside this statement, write car position is equal to list car position Unity engine.random.range 0 and list car position.count. Now outside this while statement, set a previous car position to car position. Let's move for the random car. So create a game object called car and set this equal to get random car function. So let's create this function game object get random car. This function will help us to get a random car. Inside this function, write a game object car is equal to unactive car dot transform dot get child unity engine dot random dot range 0 and unactive car dot transform dot child count dot game object. And now set a car dot transform dot parent is equal to null and car dot set active to true. And at the last, simply return the car. So that's it for this function. Now set a car dot transform dot position is equal to car position and check if unity engine dot random value is less than or equal to reverse car frequency. Then set car dot transform dot rotation is equal to quaternion dot Euler 0, 180 and 0. And set of car dot transform dot parent is equal to active car dot transform. So this function is done now. Create a public void find car and reset function. This function will help us to find all the car run out of camera and reset it. For this, we need a for loop. Replace the length with active car dot transform dot child count. Now here, check if active car dot transform dot get child with the index of I dot transform dot position dot c less than path manager. Open the path manager script. Inside the reposition path function, we need this variable, but right now it's a local variable and we can't use this in a other car manager script. So let's create it outside. Remove the float from here. Now write public float destroy distance. Good. Now save the script and open the other car manager. And here write path manager dot destroy distance. If this statement is true, then write a game object called the car and set this to active car dot transform dot get child I index dot game object. Now set the car dot game object dot set active to false and the car dot transform dot parent to unactive car dot transform. So that's it for this script. Here we successfully create a find car and reset function. Check and disable car path function, list car position function and get a random car function. So now save the script. It's time to call these functions. So open the path manager script. Here give the reference to our other car manager script. Now inside this function simply write other car manager dot check and disable car path function and outside this if statement add other car manager dot find car and reset function. Now save all the scripts and go back to the Unity. Here in the other car manager script give the reference to our path manager and select the path manager and here simply give the reference to our other car manager. Now it's time to hit play. As you can see here, active car and active car updated automatically. You can see different car now show in our path and see the FPS is around 225, which is quite good. So that's it for this lesson. See you there in the next lesson.